It's the movie Die Hard comic book fans have eagerly waited for, as 6 of the world's best superheroes get set to save the planet from evil.
Alison Hammond caught up with the Avengers to talk superpowers and costume envy.
If you thought Iron Man was super, Captain America superer, and Thor even more so, how would you feel if all these heroes joined forces and stepped into the same movie? Super excited? Yes, that's right. And I get to be part of the lineup. What am I thinking?
We don't want the general public to know that we actually do have superpowers.
I had to wear a green thong underneath my costume.
There's an off-camera moment.
Oh, God!
Ooh, I am the bad guy.
I didn't touch his hammer.
Marvel released their best project to date, the ultimate superhero movie, as these remarkable people come together to save the world from evil. And Robert Downey Jr. is back, and nothing but good. This time, though, Robert is swapping his full metal jacket for an iron suit. Got my bag from last time I met you.
Oh, you sweetheart.
Now, being part of the Avengers, you must feel like it's a little bit of a childhood dream coming true. Did you read the comics at all?
I remember Iron Man seeming really a little bit scary because the guy dresses up like, you know, a knight in battle and then goes and has all these crazy fights. And then some of them just seem so strange. Like Thor, I was kind of like, all right, this guy, I hope he doesn't wind up going to my elementary school.
Well, the Earth was faced with a threat so great that these guys needed to assemble and join forces because individually they couldn't defeat this foe.
I was just listening to your voice. I didn't listen to a word you just said. You've thawed out the room. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, my. The temperature's rising in this room. Phew. But did things get hot under the collar on set too? A little costume envy, maybe? Did you envy anybody else's power? Because I've got to be honest, Iron Man, he's got it going on.
Well, depending on what day we were shooting, everyone has their time in the sun.
We had a bit of costume envy for different reasons, didn't we?
Yeah, I had one because I thought he looked incredibly masculine and cool and strong and...
But my costume was incredibly uncomfortable, and Mark had the... Because it was all going to be CGI, he had this sort of leotard. I was like, I'd have to be wearing that instead of this.
And I was looking at him saying, I'd love to be wearing that.
Yeah.
Your costume was pretty fabulous.
My costume had
I never got the like for it,
going.
no matter how much I asked for it.
We need some superheroine out there that doesn't just fight in a bra.
I had the most comfortable costume, so I'm not envious of anybody.
Really, Jeremy? Not even a little envious of someone else's super weapon? I heard someone was playing with your hammer.
That was Renner.
Yeah.
Renner! Where's the hammer?
He'd be out the back just swinging it around. Like, get back to your bow and arrow, Robin Hood.
As Renner and his merry men fly off to catch this movie's super baddie, they're faced with trouble.
Every movie I do that's anything like this, an action movie, an adventure, they always say, what's the bad guy plot? And, you know, you're only as good as your bad guy.
What have I to fear?
The Avengers. That's what we call ourselves. Sort of like a team. Earth's mightiest heroes type thing.
Yes, I've met them.
When things go bad, Loki, Thor's evil brother, takes the reins, set on ruling the world with the power of the cosmic cube. As a villain, you are anything but Loki.
I'm high-key.
What is it about Hollywood always casting the British people as baddies?
I don't know. I guess they somehow have this idea that we're more deceitful.
They say that the villain's always the best to play.
Yeah. I mean, I love playing the villain because in a way they're the most complicated. So you're sort of always trying to find a way of making them human as opposed to just, you know, twiddling my moustache and saying, oh, I am the bad guy, you know, don't trust me at all.
Never trust a twiddler. Maybe Mr. Renner can get me all of a quiver with his bow and arrow.
Jeremy Renner is very handy with a bow and arrow.
He can do little tricks, can't he?
He can. Most actors, they say, oh yeah, I did all this training and I'm really good at this, and they're not really, like, including me. Whereas Jeremy's like, yeah, I've done this training and stuff, and then he'll show you and you're like, you should be in the army.
That's the one thing I really liked about him. If he was a superhero of some sort, I don't think I would have probably have gotten involved in the whole process. I thought that him just having a high skill set is something I could actually connect to as an actor.
Let me put you on hold.
Scarlet packs a punch as the only female superhero, Black Widow, and she has a real sting. I gotta say, she's kicking some ass for the ladies out there.
Yeah, she certainly is. She always wins. The Widow always wins, by any means.
What exactly are your means, Scarlet?
Probably the thigh choke.
Yeah.
If I'm going down, I want the
You want to go down with the thigh
I think
choke?
I went... Oh, I can't talk about it.
What?
Yeah.
Go on, tell us. What can't you talk about?
There's an off-camera moment.
Oh, God! With the thigh choke?
No,
What do you have these people believe?
I'll be trying that one. My next burning question, who was the most pumped?
Who are the big guys? Chris and Chris.
Chris and Chris.
Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth.
If there was a real fight between the Avengers, I would put a lot of money on Chris Hemsworth coming out on top. He should be in the Olympics.
You ready for another bout?
What, you getting sleepy?
Hemsworth had it pretty tough.
Yeah.
He's so big in it. He's not normal. It's not normally his size, so he just eats all the time.
Now, Chris, your character is godlike. Do you have any reasons why you think they cast you in that role?
Dunno.
That's a really tough question.
Yeah,
Is that fair?
That's fair.
Talking of tough, anger management was taken to a whole new level for Mark to become the Hulk.
How did I get so angry? I had to wear a green thong underneath my costume.
There you go.
But have you got the thong still?
What do you think?
I'd love to see that thong. That was so thong. Sorry, I mean wrong. What an image. Faced with my next target, things get more intense. Now, there's a rumour going round about you being the Hollywood man of intensity.
No, he's a big softie.
Is he?
No,
It
it's
just happens to be my resting face.
Show me your resting face, because I've got one as well.
Yeah, see, look, it's terrifying.
That's my resting face.
No, it
That's
looks
just me thinking, like, hey, you have a nice shirt.
And of course, he'll be in the hair and makeup trailer and he'll be resting his face. And I'm like, are you alright?
Would you want to know something? I've got a resting face, but it's just me being relaxed.
Yeah.
Can you check it out?
Yes.
You look
Oh,
so
yeah.
sad.
You do look very sad.
But that's just my normal face.
I know, it's called your resting face.
How desperate are you? You call on such lost creatures to defend you.
How desperate am I? You threaten my world with war. You steal a force you can't hope to control. You talk about peace, and you kill because it's fun. You have made me very desperate.
Thanks, Samuel. So how desperate are the rest of the cast? I mean, superhero. How would they save the planet? Would you wrestle me in green gunk of jelly in order to save the world? Would you
I
do
would
that?
absolutely love to do that to save the world. We don't even have to save the world. We could just do that just for fun. We could just we could make all the
Who cares about the world?
All right, I'm done.
I'm kind of torn. It would either be feed the whole planet or just
Or no
always have a
jet
really
lag.
cool outfit.
And what about you? Would you sing Home and Away?
Sing Home and Away to save the world? Sure. Or a communal sort of wrestling.
Oh, yes. I'd be happy to fight it out with you two.
If it was that simple, fantastic, you know?
Yes, guys, it really is that easy. Stick with me and we can save the world. Or at least have lots of fun trying.
Guys, I'm bringing the party to you.